So good morning everyone. After a long time we are back here for that mathematical physics, in particular topic of the differential equation. So what we have studied in that last 3 lectures that I am just recalling to you. In that first lecture we have started the introduction part of first order and first degree differential equation, in which we have studied about that variable separable. That means if we have the given differential equation in form m dx plus n dy is equal to 0, and if m is the only function of x, n is the only function of y, then it is said to be the variable separable differential equation, and then we can solve it using that variable separable method. That means just we need to do that integration with respect to x and y to that corresponding term. Then we have studied about that then after we have studied about that homogeneous differential equation. So homogeneous differential equation, that means if we have the dy by dx is equal to m of xy upon n of xy, and where m and n both are of homogeneous function and both are of same degree, that means there is no any constant term in numerator as well as in denominator, then we can say it as a homogeneous, and that we can solve it using that variable separable by considering that y is equal to vx. So that is the another case of a variable separable, not case of variable separable, but we can use the method of variable separable to solve that homogeneous. And then we have that non-homogeneous differential equation. So for non-homogeneous we have studied that two case. If that a1 dy by dx is equal to a1x plus b1y plus c1 upon a2x plus b2y plus c2, in which we have that two cases. If a1 by a2 is equal to that b1 by b2, then just we need to assume that a1 x plus b1y is equal to t, and we can convert it into that variable separable. And the second case was that if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, then we need to introduce two new variable, capital X and capital Y, as a relation that small x is equal to capital X plus h and small y is equal to capital Y plus k. So these are the things that we have studied. Then after we have started the new topic, that is exact differential equation. So differential equation of the form m dx plus n dy is said to be that exact if it satisfies the condition that del m by del y is equal to that del n by del x. If the differential equation m dx plus n dy satisfies this condition, del m by del y is equal to del n by del x, then we can say it as a exact differential equation. And we have calculated examples. So if this condition satisfied, then the equation is exact, and that we can solve it using that m dx, where y we need to take it as a constant, and plus terms of n not containing x dy, which is equal to c. So this is how we can find out the solution of that exact differential equation. Then after we have taken the case of that non-exactness, that means that if this condition del m by del y is equal to del n by del x is not satisfied, then in first case we have studied that if del m by del y minus del n by del x upon upon n is a function of only x, del m by del y minus del n by del x upon n, which is the function of only x, that means we are getting the term with only x, then we can consider the given differential equation m dx plus n dy is equal to 0 into exact differential equation by multiplying that integrating factor that is e raised to integration f of x dx. This is the integrating factor for that first case, and that we already studied in that last lecture. So integrating factor e raised to integration f of x dx, where f of x is del m by del y minus del n by del x upon n, and this is the first case for that non-exactness. and this is the integrating factor. So what we mean by integrating factor, that we already studied in last lecture, but let us recall that integrating factor means it is a function by which after multiplying it to that given differential equation we can convert it into from non-exact to exact differential equation. We can convert the given differential equation from non-exact to that exact differential equation by multiplying that particular function, and that particular function is known as the integrating factor. So there is no any uniqueness for that integrating factor. That might be possible that you will get more than one integrating factor for that one differential equation. There is possibility to get that more than one integrating factor for one differential equation. Clear? So this was the first case for the non-exact differential equation, and next we are going to start that case number 2. So what is that case number 2? Let us go through that case number 2. So here that case number 2, if we have that m dx plus n dy differential equation in the form of m dx plus n dy is equal to 0, which is non-exact, and non-exact, that means del m by del y is not equal to del n by del x, and del n by del x minus del m by del y upon m, that is only the function of y, which is function of y, then integrating factor is equal to e raised to integration f of y dy. And after multiplying this given differential equation by this integrating factor, that means we need to multiply this equation by integrating factor, we can convert this differential equation into that exact differential equation, and we get the exact differential equation, and we can solve it using that method of exact differential equation, and that we already write that formula here, that how to find out the solution of exact differential equation. So this is the second case related to that non-exact. Again I am repeating, del n by del x minus del m by del y upon m, that is only the function of y. Then we can say it as a non-exact, and integrating factor, it is e raised to integration f of y d. So here let us take one example to solve the solution, to get the solution of that particular differential equation. So first of all, let us compare this given differential equation with that m dx plus n dy, and therefore the value of m will be, therefore m is equal to that y raised to 4 plus 2y, and n is equal to xy cube plus 2y raised to 4 minus 4x. So therefore let us find out del m by del y. Then del m by del y in differentiation of y raised to 4, that is 4y cube, and in differentiation of 2y, that is only 2, and del n by del x, which is equal to differentiation of xy cube, then it will be 3xy square, differentiation of 2y raised to 4, that will be 8y cube, and differentiation of minus 4x, that is 0, because we are taking differentiation with that I have taken with respect to x y. So here differentiation of xy cube, that will be y cube, differentiation of 2y raised to 4, that is 0, and differentiation of minus 4x, that is minus 4. So here you can see that del m by del y is 4y cube plus 2, and del n by del x, that is y cube plus minus 4. So these two are not equal, and this is the case of that non-exactness. And now we need to check whether this term will gives us the function in terms of only y or not. So let us check that. So del n by del x minus del m by del y upon m is equal to, now del n by del x, that is y cube minus 4 minus del m by del y, that is minus 4y cube minus 2 upon m, that is y raised to 4 plus 2y. Now y cube minus 4y cube, so it will be minus 3y cube minus 4 minus 2, so that is minus 6 upon, let us take y common from that new denominator, then it will be y cube plus 2. Now from numerator let us take that minus 3 common, then it will be minus 3 of y cube minus 2 my y cube plus 2 upon y into y cube plus 2. So now y cube plus 2 will cancel out, and that remaining term is only minus 3 by y, and which is the function of only y, because here there is no any term of x, there is only the term of y, and that's why it is a function of y only. So minus 3 by y, that is only the function of y, and therefore that integrating factor will be e raised to integration f of y dy, but f of y, that is minus 3 by y dy. Now e raised to integration of minus 3 by y, minus 3 common, and integration of 1 by y, that is log y, that is ln y. Now let us take this minus 3 as a power to that y, then it will be e raised to ln of y raised to minus 3, and that will gives us the answer y raised to minus 3, and y raised to minus 3, that is 1 by y cube, which is the integrating factor of that given differential equation. Now we need to multiply this integrating factor to that given differential equation, and then we need to check whether that differential equation is converted to that exactness or exact differential equation or not. So let us multiply that given differential equation by integrating factor. So that will be y raised to 4 plus 2y by y cube dx plus xy cube plus 2y raised to 4 minus 4x upon y cube dy, which is equal to 0, because 0 by y cube, that will be 0. And now let us take that y common, then it will be y cube plus 2 by y square dx plus, and here let us give it to that particular term, then it will be xy cube by y cube, then it will be only x, plus 2y raised to 4 by y cube, then it will be 2y, and minus 4x by y cube dy, which is equal to 0. And now this is the term m dx, or let us say it as a m1, compare it with that m1, because this we have said as a m already, then m1 dx plus n1 dy, which is equal to 0. So now therefore m1 is equal to y cube, or let us give it to that particular denominator as well, then it will be y plus 2 by y, and n1 will be that x plus 2y minus 4x by y cube. And therefore let us find out, or let us check whether this given differential equation, after multiplying with that integrating factor, it is converted to that exactness or not. So del m1 by del y. So differentiation of y, that is 1, and differentiation of 2 by y, differentiation of 1 by y, that is minus 1 by y square, then it will be minus 2 by y square, and del n1 by del x. So differentiation of x, that is 1, differentiation of 2y, differentiation of 2y, that is 0, and differentiation of minus 4 by 4x by y cube, and that is minus 4 by y cube. Let me check there is any mistake or not. Minus 4x by y cube, here we have that 2y, here it is a case of 2 by y square. Yes, here it is 2 by y square, not 2 by y. So that is, so differentiation of 2 by y square, that will be minus 4 by y cube, because we have that y, if we have y raised to n, then differentiation will be n into y raised to n minus 1. then here we have that 1 by y raised to 2, then it can be written as y raised to minus 2, so that answer or differentiation will be minus 2 y raised to minus 3, and that we can take into the denominator, but here there is already 2, so 2 into minus 2, so it is minus 4 by y cube. And now you can see that del m1 by del y is del n1 by del x, and therefore we have converted this equation into that exact differential equation, and the solution is given by solution integration of y constant m, that is y plus 2 by y square dx, plus terms of n1 not containing x, dy, which is equal to c. So now here in n1 there are two terms which contains that x, first term and last term, so that we need to neglect. So the remaining term 2y, that is only the term we need to consider. So now here y plus 2 by y square, that is also the constant term, because here we need to consider that y as a constant. Then integration of y plus 2 by y square, that will be y plus 2 by y square into x, plus this is the only integration of 2y dy, which is equal to c. And now this is y plus 2 by y square into x plus integration of 2y, that is y square, which is equal to c, and which is required solution, and where c is a constant. So this is how we can calculate the examples related to that second case. That means if we have del n by del x minus del m by del y upon m, that is only the function of y. So again, let us recall that or let us go through that solution of that example again quickly. M dx plus n dy, so m will be y raised to 4 plus 2y, n will be that xy cube plus 2y raised to 4 minus 4x. Del m by del y, del n by del x, these two are not equal, so it is non-exact. Now let us check whether this will gives us the only function of y or not. So del n by del x minus del m by del y upon m, and that will gives us the value minus 3 by y, which is function of only y. Then integrating factor will be e raised to minus integration of 3 by y dy, and that will be 1 by y cube. Now let us multiply that given differential equation by 1 by y cube, then it will be converted to that y cube plus 2 by y square dx plus x plus 2y minus 4x by y cube dy, which is 0. You can consider it as a m1 dx plus n1 dy is 0. And now we need to check whether this equation is exact or not. Most of the case it will be exact, so there is no need to check, but right now just we are checking for our clarification. So m1 n1 del m1 by del y, del n1 by del x, these two both are equal, so that converted to that exact differential equation, and just using that method of exact differential equation we need to solve this differential equation, that integration of m1 dx where y is constant plus integration of terms of n1 not containing x dy is equal to c, and just we need to put that values of a particular term in that particular place, and that we will get the answer y plus 2 by y square x plus y square is equal to c. And this is the question. Now let us solve that one more question related to case number 2 of that non-exact differential equation. So that next question is two x y raised to 4 e raised to y plus 2xy cube plus y into dx plus x square y raised to 4 e raised to y minus x square y square minus 3x dy, which is equal to 0. This is the second example, which is the case for that second case, that is we will get that function of y only. So similarly, first of all we need to check whether that two or given differential equation is exact or not. So here m that we have 2xy raised to 4 plus y raised to 4 into e raised to y plus 2xy cube plus y, and n is equal to that x square y raised to 4 e raised to y minus x square y square minus 3x. Now we need to find out del m by del y and del n by del x. So del m by del y, that will be 4 power comes into that multiplication, then it will be 8xy cube e raised to y, because here we have the 2 term with y, so we need to apply that product rule. So first it is 8xy cube plus y cube into e raised to y, and now that 2xy raised to 4 e raised to y, differentiation of that e raised to y is e raised to y. Now into that second case it will be 6xy square, and differentiation of y, that is 1. So this is the value of the del m by del y, and let us find out that del n by del x as well. Del n by del x, then here x square, so differentiation of x square, that is 2x y raised to 4 e raised to y minus differentiation of x square y square, that is 2x y raised to 2, and differentiation of minus 3x, that is minus 3, and clearly you can see that del m by del y is not equal to the del n by del x, and so that's why it is a case of that non-exact differential equation. So let us find out that del n by del x minus del m by del y upon m. So now del n by del x, so it is 2x y raised to 4 e raised to y minus 2x y square minus 3 minus 8xy cube e raised to y plus 2xy raised to 4 e raised to y plus 6, this term will be converted to that negative, minus 6xy square minus 1 upon that m that we have 2x y raised to 4 e raised to y plus 2x y cube plus y. So now 2x y raised to 4 e raised to y, and here we have the 2x y raised to 4 e raised to y, so one is positive, one is negative, so these two are cancelled out. Now in the this is minus 2xy square, this is minus 6xy square, so it will be minus 8xy square. So now this is minus 8xy square. Now this is minus 8xy cube e raised to y, and that remaining term minus 3 minus 1, so it will be minus 4. Minus 2xy square minus 6xy square, so it is minus 8xy square, minus 3 minus 1, so it is minus 4, and minus 8xy cube e raised to y as it is upon that 2x y raised to 4 e raised to y plus 2xy cube plus y. Now how to find out in terms of y, because here we have that both their possible cases. because we can't consider it in terms of only y, because here in numerator as well as in denominator we have the term with y. So what we are going to do, just let us multiply numerator and denominator by y. Let us multiply the numerator and denominator by y. So, and let us take that minus 4 common from that numerator as well, then it will be minus 4, and we are going to multiply it with respect to y. So now this will be 2xy cube. Now this will be plus 2xy raised to 4 e raised to y, and this is plus y upon, we have to multiply in denominator by y as well, and that denominator we are writing as it is, that is 2xy cube plus 2xy raised to 4 e raised to y plus y. And now you can see that that term in bracket is cancelled out, and so that remaining term is only minus 4 by y, minus 4 by y, and which is the function of only y, that is f of y. So somehow you need to convert this del n by del x minus del m by del y upon m as only the function of y. And then after, you just need to find out now integrating factor. So now integrating factor, that is e raised to integration of this function, that is minus 4 by y dy, and so now it is e raised to minus 4 integration of 1 by y, that is ln y, so it is e raised to ln y raised to minus 4, and so it will be y raised to minus 4, and so it is 1 by y raised to 4, 1 by y raised to 4. Now let us multiply that given differential equation by 1 by y raised to 4, which implies that 2xy raised to 4 e raised to y plus 2xy cube plus y by y raised to 4 dx, plus that second is that x square y raised to 4 e raised to y minus x square y square minus 3x upon that y raised to 4 dy, which is equal to 0, because 0 by y raised to 4, that is 0. Now let us find out that m1 and n1 from this equation. So now that m1 will be, now let us give that y raised to 4 to that particular term, then it will be 2x e raised to y, because y raised to 4 cancel out. Now here 2xy cube by y raised to 4, then it will be 2x by y, and in that last term it will be 1 by y cube, and n1 will be that y raised to 4 cancel out, so it is x square e raised to y minus y square by y raised to 4, so it is 1 by y square and minus 3x by y raised to 4. And now let us find out that del m1 by del y, del m1 by del y. So now 2x in differentiation of e raised to y, that is e raised to y, so it is 2x e raised to y, differentiation of 1 upon y, that is minus 1 upon y square, so it is minus 2x by y square, and differentiation of 1 by y cube, that will be minus 3 by y raised to 4. And let us find out that del n1 by del x, then differentiation of x square e raised to y, that is 2x e raised to y, differentiation of minus x square by y square, that is minus 2x by y square, and differentiation of minus 3x by y raised to 4, that is minus 3 by y raised to 4. And now you can see that del m1 by del y, that is same as del n1 by del x, and so that's why that given differential equation we have converted into exact differential equation by multiplying integrating factor, that is 1 by y raised to 4, and that integrating factor we can find out from del n by del x minus del m by del y upon m, which is only the function of y minus 4 by y. And so that solution, so now let us find out that solution. So here the term of m1, that is 2x e raised to y plus 2x by y plus 1 by y cube dx plus the terms of n1 not containing x. That means here you can see that every term of n1 contains x square e raised to y minus x square by y square minus 3x by y raised to 4. So each term of n1 contains x. So here in second integration we need to consider that term as a 0, because there is no any term which does not contain x. So now integration of this first term with respect to x, so here integration of 2x, that is x square, so that term will be x square e raised to y, again integration of 2x, that is x square by y, plus integration of 1 by y cube, that is x by y cube. Now that second is 0, so integration of 0, that is 0, and which is equal to c, which is required solution where c is constant. So this is how we can calculate the examples related to that second case of non-homogeneous differential equation. So given differential equation is non-exact, so we have checked it for the del n by del x minus del m by del y upon m, whether it is a function of only y or not. Then from we have find it that integrating factor, multiplying that integrating factor to that given differential equation, it is converted to that exactness, exact differential del m1 by del y del n1 by del x, and then using the method of exact differential equation we have converted into that we have finded the solution of that differential equation. So this is how you can calculate the examples related to that second case. And now I am going to give you one more example for your homework, so please write it down. Related to this case, so that example is y by x sec y minus tan y dx plus sec y log x minus x dy is equal to 0. So this is the example which is related to that same case, which is non-exact. You need to check it for that whether it is exact or not. Then you need to check it for that integrating factor to find out the function of only y. If you get that function of y, then you can find out the integrating factor. Then you can multiply the integrating factor to that given differential equation, and then you can convert to exact, and then you can find out the solution. So please write down the answer. I am giving you the answer of that question as well. The answer will be y log x minus x sin y, which is equal to c. Y log x minus x sin y is equal to c. So now this is about the second case of the non-exact differential equation. Now next we are going to study the case number 3 related to that non-exactness, in which we have, if we have that for a differential equation of that form, y into f1 of xy dx plus x into f2 of xy dy, which is equal to 0, then it will be the and if it is non-exact, then the integrating factor will be 1 upon mx plus mx minus ny, and then after we can multiply it to that given differential equation, and that will gives us the final answer, or using that we can find out the solution. So let us go through that case number 3 of that non-exact the differential equation. So now case number 3 of non-exact differential equation. So case 3, if the given differential equation is in the form of y into f1 of xy, because here it is a x into y, function of x into y it is given as, so y into f1 of xy dx plus x into f2 of xy. Here x, f of x comma y, and f of x into y, these two are different, not these two are same. The first one has that meaning function f is in two variable x and y, where you can choose that x independently and y independent. But now in that second function it is also the function of x and y both, but x and y you need to take it together. Whenever you are considering that x and y or function, whenever you are putting that variable in the function, so you need to take it at a you need to put together x into y in form of x into y. So f of x comma y and f of x y, these two are different. So whenever we have that function in form of differential equation in form of y into f1 of xy dx plus x into f2 of xy dy 0, then, and if it is non-exact, then the integrating factor will be 1 upon mx minus ny. Mx, m into x minus n into y, where m is equal to that y into f1 of xy. That means the term with x that you need to consider as a m, and the term with dy you need to consider as a n. Then n will be x into f2 of xy, and then we need to follow the same procedure as per the last case. So you need to multiply that given differential equation by this integrating factor, then you can convert it into exact differential equation. Then you can find out the solution by that method of exact differential equation. So this is the third case. Now let us solve this example related to that case number 3 of non-exact differential equation. So now here it is given that x square plus y square plus 2 into y dx plus x into 2 minus x square y square dy is equal to 0. So now just let us compare these two equations. Y into f1 of xy dx. So here we have that y into x square plus y square, x square into y square plus 2. So this is the function f1, and x into 2 minus x square y square. So this is x into f2 of xy dy, which is equal to 0. And now here m is equal to that. Let us multiply that y inside, then it will be x square y cube plus 2y, and n will be that, let us multiply that x inside, then it will be 2x minus x cube y square. Now let us check whether this equation is exact or not. So let us find out del m by del y. So del m by del y, differentiation of y cube, that is 3y square, so it will be 3x square y square plus 2, and del n by del x, so it is 2 minus 3x square y square. So now here you can see that del m by del y and del n by del x both are different, not both are same. So this is the case of non-exact. And now let us find out the integrating factor. So integrating factor, that is 1 upon mx minus ny, 1 upon mx minus ny. Now m is here, n is here, so let us find it out. 1 upon mx, so here we need to multiply that m by x, so it will be x cube y cube plus 2xy, and we need to take the subtraction with ny, so we need to multiply that n by y and we need to subtract it, so it will be minus 2xy, and this will become minus minus plus x cube y cube. So plus 2xy minus 2xy will cancel out, and the remaining term is only 1 by x cube y cube plus x cube y cube. So it is plus 2x cube y cube. And now we need to multiply that given differential equation by this integrating factor 1 by 2 x cube y cube. So let us do that. So that differential equation that we have, x cube y cube, sorry, not x cube, it is x square y cube plus 2y upon 2x cube y cube dx, plus here we have that 2x minus x cube y square upon 2x cube y cube dy, which is equal to 0. Now let us do that, give that 2x cube y cube to that particular denominator, then it will be x square by x cube, then it will be 1 by x, and y cube will cancel out, so it is only 1 by 2x, and in the second term that 1 y will cancel out, 2 will cancel out, then the remaining term is 1 by x cube y square dx, plus similarly in this 2 will cancel out, 1 x will cancel out, then it will be 1 upon x square y cube minus x cube cancel out, so it is 1 by 2y dy, which is equal to 0. And compare this with that m1 dx plus n1 dy is equal to 0, and check whether that given differential equation we have converted into that exact differential equation or not. So let us find out that del m1 by del y and del n1 by del x. So therefore del m1 by del y, so 1 by 2x, that is only the function of x, so differentiation with respect to y is 0, and the differentiation of 1 by x cube y square, so it will be minus 2 by x cube y cube, and del n1 by del x, so here differentiation of 1 by x square y cube, that will be minus 2 by x cube y cube, and the differentiation of minus 1 by 2y, that is 0. So these two are equal, and just we need to find out the solution. So the solution is given by that integration of y constant, integration of m1, that is 1 by 2x plus 1 by x cube y square dx, plus integration of terms of n1 not containing x. So here you can see that 1 by x square y cube, that is the term which contains x, so that we need to neglect, so that remaining term is minus 1 by 2y dy, which is equal to c. And now do that integration. So integration of 1 by 2x, that is 1 by 2 ln x, plus integration of 1 by x cube. Now if we have x raised to n, then integration will be that x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So now here we have 1 by x cube, but 1 by x cube, that can be written as x raised to minus 2, so that integration will be x raised to minus 2 upon minus 2, and that's why it will be that minus 1 upon 2 into x square y square, because that term in numerator I have taken it as in denominator, and integration of minus 2 by y, that is minus 1 by 2 ln y, which is equal to c. Now let us take 1 by 2 common from all this term and give it as a c dash, and take c on that right hand side, then it will be 2c dash, and I am giving that 2c dash name as a c, then it will be ln x minus ln y minus 1 by 2x square y, so not here 2 x square y square, which is equal to 2c dash, and I am giving it as a c. Now we have properties of logarithm. If we have log a minus log b, then it can be written as log a by b. So here we can write ln x minus ln y as ln of x by y minus 1 by x square y square, which is equal to c. And this is how we can find out the answer. This is the final answer where c is any constant. So this is the example related to that case number 3 of non-exact differential equation. Non-exact differential equation. Clear? So let us calculate next example related to that case number 3. So the next question is that y into one plus xy plus x square y square dx plus x into 1 minus xy plus x square y square dy is 0. So again, that is the same as the given form, y into f1 of xy dx plus x into f2 of xy dy is 0. So again we need to find out that value of m and n, and from that we can find out we can check whether that it is exact or not. If it is exact, then we can solve it directly. If it is not, then we need to find the integrating factor. So let us find out m and n. So let us multiply that y inside. So m will be that y plus xy square plus x square y cube, and that n will be x minus x square y plus x cube y square. So del m by del y, differentiation of y, that is 1, differentiation of y square, that is 2y, so it is 2xy plus 3x square y square, and del n by del x, so it is 1 minus 2xy plus 3x square y square. And clearly these two are not equal, as here we have that plus 2xy, here it is minus 2x. So let us find out the integrating factor. So it is 1 upon, if we need to multiply m by x, then it will be xy plus x square y square plus x cube y cube minus xy minus minus plus x square y square minus x cube y cube. So plus xy minus xy cancel out, plus x cube y cube minus x cube y cube cancel out. So the remaining term is x square y square plus x square y square, and it will be 1 by 2 x square y square. And let us multiply that given differential equation by integrating factor, that is 1 by 2 x square y square. And so it will be y plus xy square plus x square y cube upon 2x square y square dx plus x minus x square y plus x cube y square by 2x square y square dy, which is equal to 0. Now give it to that particular term, then it will be 1 y by cancel out, so it is 1 by 2x square y plus 1 x cancel out, y square cancel out, then it will be 1 by 2x plus here x square cancel out, y square cancel out, then it will be y by 2 dx plus here in this we have 1 by 2xy square minus 1 by 2y plus 1 by, not 1 by, it is x by 2 dy, which is equal to 0. So now this is converted into that m dx plus n dy is equal to 0, and we need to check it for exactness, whether it is exact differential equation or not. So let us find out del m1 by del y, then differentiation of 1 by 2x square y, differentiation of 1 by y, that is minus 1 by y square, so it is minus 1 by 2x square y square. So this we have converted in form of m dx plus n dy is equal to 0, or m1 dx plus n1 dy is 0, because we already said that m and n are different functions. So we need to find out that del m1 by del y, del m1 by del y, for that first term, the differentiation with respect to y, that is minus 2x square y square. Now 1 by 2x, differentiation with respect to y is 0, and differentiation of y by 2, that is 1 by 2. And let us find out that del n1 by del x, then differentiation of 2x by y square, that is again minus 1 by 2x square y square. Differentiation of minus 1 by 2 is 0, and differentiation of x by 2, that is 1 by 2. So clearly you can see that del m1 by del y is same as del n1 by del x. So we need to find out the solution. So here in that first integration we need to consider that m1 is 1 by 2x square y plus 1 by 2x plus y by 2 dx, where y we need to consider as a constant, plus in the second integration we need to consider the term of n1 which is not containing the x. So clearly you can see that first term contain x, last term also contain x, so that we need to neglect. So the remaining term is only minus 1 by 2y dy, which is equal to c. Now that integration with respect to x, so as I have told you that if we have x raised to n, then integration will be x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So by that same way we need to do that integration, then it will be minus 1 by 2xy, integration of 1 by x, that is log x, so it is 1 by 2 ln x, integration of y by 2, that is xy by 2, and integration of minus 1 by 2y, that is minus 1 by 2 ln y, which is equal to c. Now let us take 1 by 2 common from all of this term, and let us take that 2 on the right hand side, then it will be minus 1 by xy plus ln x plus xy minus ln y, which is equal to 2c, and let us give it as another constant k, then minus 1 by xy. Now consider these two terms, ln x minus ln y. So using that property of logarithm, if we have log a minus log b, then we can write log a by b, then it will be plus ln of x by y plus xy, which is equal to k, and which is the required solution of that given differential equation. And this is how we can calculate the examples related to non-exact using that case number 3. And please note it down, the example which I am giving you for homework. So example for homework is y into xy sin xy plus cos xy dx plus xy into sin xy minus cos xy into x, which is equal to 0. So this is the question which is for your homework. Please try it yourself. X into dy is equal to 0. Sorry. And the answer for this you will get as a x by y sec xy is equal to c. This is the answer. Clear? So in Non-exact, we have studied three cases. First one is for that del m by del y minus del n by del x upon n, that is only the function of x. Second one was that del n by del x minus del m by del y upon m, which is the function of y. And third one is that if we have differential equation into form y into f1 of xy dx plus x into f2 of xy dy, which is equal to 0, then the integrating factor will be that 1 upon mx minus ny. And next we will study the case number 4, that is related to that homogeneous differential equation, and that we will study into that next lecture. So right now we are concluding this lecture over here.